Hey everybody, I'm Evan Hammonds for bloodhorse.com and welcome to After the Wire, which is brought to you by EquiAid, the makers of Bodybuilder, Air Blast, and other fine natural products. There may have been a few question marks for California Chrome heading into the Preakness Stakes off his 5-race win streak and dominating effort in the Kentucky Derby 2 weeks ago, but he answered all of them and then some in Baltimore. He only has one question left to answer. Can this dude win the Triple Crown? Now, one of these supposed chinks in the armor is the way California Chrome gets away from the gate. Now, while there were some issues about second choice social inclusion and the way he overheated a bit in the warm-up and the way he acted up in the gate, California Chrome got away cleanly in the Preakness from post 3. Jockey Victor Espinoza wanted him out off the rail, and he quickly bumped a little with social inclusion to get to his preferred spot. It brought to mind the 1977 Kentucky Derby when Seattle Slew didn't break that well from post 4 and was hustled up under jockey Jean Cruguet. After brushing off a couple of 3-year-olds along the inside, Slew essentially put his shoulder down and pushed Bob Stusty out of the way to get up to, for the moment, on the lead. It was the winning move for Seattle Slew, and while it was not the winning move for California Chrome on Saturday, it put him squarely in command of his own destiny for at least a few moments. Now, down the backstretch of the Preakness, after a half and a solid 46-4, California Chrome was able to play his favorite role as a stalker while off the rail, and he figured to have the measure of front-runners Pablo Del Monte and Ria Antonia on the lead. As the field neared the far turn, California Chrome was met on his outside by social inclusion, who was moving easily under Luis Contreras, giving the Derby winner his first challenge of the afternoon. Also from the back of the pack, Right on Curlin was gaining momentum under Joel Rosario, and with only a 10-horse field, the late-running Right on Curlin had a much cleaner path to the front end of Pimlico. Now, in his short racing career, social inclusion has proven brilliant at 1 1/16, and he was in the Preakness. The problem was there was another 1/8 of a mile to go. Now, as California Chrome fended him off an early stretch, here came Right on Curlin, one of the few horses in the field with a similar foundation under him as California Chrome. While he made headway towards the leader, and there was a moment there in the stretch where he thought he might catch him, California Chrome spurted away from his second challenger to win by 1.5 lengths. Now, a key here, it was another 6.5 lengths back to social inclusion and General A-Rod. Over the past 2 weeks, the time of the Derby has been in question, but let's recall how dry it was that day in Louisville and how dry the track was, which can make for a very loose testing surface. The track at Pimlico was hit with some heavy rain on Friday, and then Saturday's program was run under good conditions. That tighter surface produced a pretty fast time for California Chrome, 1:54.4 for the 1 3/16. That's the fastest Preakness since Curlin and Street Sense hit the wire nearly as one back in 2007. Now there are a few more questions about California Chrome and whether or not he can win the Triple Crown. Who will attempt to be his touch gold, his empire maker, his birdstone? Now, Danza clearly figures to be the wise guy's choice, and Toneless winning the Peter Pan gave him a horse-for-the-course type appearance. But we've got 3 weeks to dissect and digest. Let's give it some time, and we'll be back next week with some post-Memorial Day comments right here on After the Wire.